This week we're learning all about the number 2. So I made a number 2 chart and we're going to fill it out together right now. Remember, I was talking a little bit to you about last time about the number line. A number line is exactly what it sounds like. It is numbers on a line. And number lines start with the number 0 and they can go as high as you want. This one that I drew is just to 10. This is a number bond. We're going to write a number sentence right here. We're going to put 2 of something, like an object here. We're going to make 2 tally marks, and we're going to show what 2 looks like on a 10 frame. But it kind of shows it right here, too. This is what 2 looks like on a 10 frame. Now, I could move these and put 2 on a 10 frame like that. I could move these and put 2 on a 10 frame like that. It doesn't matter where it is, as long as 2 of the spots are filled in, it shows 2, okay? And how to make the number 2. Number 2 can be a little bit tricky. Sometimes kids make number 2 backwards, and if you do that, it's fine. It is totally normal to make number 2 backwards, especially since you're just learning how to write the number 2. So if you make it backwards, no problem. Just erase it and try it again, okay? It's all right. So when you make a 2, I always tell kids, you make a little rainbow, and then you make a slanted line going all the way down, and then go backwards. So then I kind of say this little chant when I'm making the number 2, and I say, rainbow, slanted line, backwards. Rainbow, slanted line, backwards, like that. Okay, so when you're making the number 2 this week, you can always say that and to remind you how to do it. All right, so number 2 on a number line is going to be like this. We always start at 0, and then we're going to make some jumps. We're going to go 1, 2 jumps, and then we land on number 2. So you start at 0. The first jump that you make, that's 1 jump. And then you make another jump, that's 2 jumps. So from 0, 1, 2, and then we land on number 2. Also, when you're doing a number bond, you're looking for ways to make 2. Okay, so what 2 numbers can you put together to make 2? That's the question. This number and this number are going to go together and make 2. So if I have 1 marker, how many more markers do I need to make 2? Well, I need another marker. So what we could write right here is 1 and 1 goes together to make 2 markers. 1 marker here, 1 marker here, and they go together, and that's 2 markers all together. Okay, so then what I would write in my number bond is 1 and 1 go together to make 2. To write it in a number sentence, 1 plus 1 equals 2. For counters or anything really, so we could, let's say last week we learned about the shape circle. So maybe I'll just make 2 circles. 1, 2. Okay. Tally marks. It just means you have 2 tally marks, 2 lines. Tally marks are just lines. And sometimes the lines cross. When we get to 5, I'll show you how they cross. Right now we only have 2, so it's just 2 lines. I know that looks like number 11, but it's not a number, it's a tally mark. Okay. What does 2 look like on a 10 frame? Well, it means that there are 2 spots that have something in them. That's what 2 looks like on a 10 frame. Okay, thank you everyone.